It's hot. It is hot outside. Oh, there's my friend Oleg from the Ukraine. Haven't seen him in a while. Another example of rip-off Prague. Look what I got. It's Mexican food night. The best tortillas you can get in the Czech Republic are these ones. I bought 3 packs today because in Prague, where I usually get them, they are 40 to 50 crowns a pack. But in Kladno, they cost 29. Yep. They have a store in Kladno called Norma, which is kind of like, we don't have it here. What's that German store we used to go to in the U.S.? Aldi's. There's no Aldi. There's no Norma in Prague, but there's Normas in Kladno, and at Norma, you get these for 29 crowns. You get all kinds of stuff from Germany there that you can't get anywhere else. But they got these, and we're excited because we eat these all the time. I used to get them at Żabka. During the pandemic, they were like 45 crowns. I know Żabka always has higher prices, but that was like 3 or 4 years ago. And I saw them in a regular grocery store, they were like 45 or 50 crowns these. But 49 crowns in Kladno. I probably should say the price in euros. 49 crowns is like I don't know, €1.20. Yeah. Or $1 or $1.50. Yep. Yeah, I'm telling you, Prague is a one big goddamn ripoff. Beer in a bar is 75 or 69 or 65, even 100. But in Kladno, beers are like 38 to 50 crowns. 50 is the most expensive beer I've seen in Kladno. But it's been a while since I went to a pub. But I know over here I walked by, I checked the prices. Staropramen, the unfiltered, better one, was 40 crowns. Yeah, 40 crowns. It was kind of a popular spot. I bet you can find it cheaper. We like to watch Czech politics too. Benjamin, turn on the captions. I can understand everything better. Klaus, he speaks really nice Czech, so. But this way I can, I'm like 90%. I'm always learning. Czech language is extremely difficult. I'm probably like a B2 level, so. C1 when I'm in a pub. Pane prezidente. Dobrý den.
Pane prezidente, na úvod musím poděkovat za vaši účast na akci devyklecování.
Remember Klaus's key phrase was tighten your belt. Michal, mamo, co on říkal? Tighten your belt, pásek. Táhněte si opasky. Utáhněte si opasky, yes. Make some guacamole. Got some red onion and lime juice and salt and a little Tabasco. Let's get these are aguacates de Peru. They're from Peru. Don't ever buy the ones from South Africa or Israel. They're no good. Look at that. Oh, perfect. Perfecto. Look at that. Came right out. Ooh. There. Ooh. So, this is what my mother taught me. You can do it like that. That. It's hard to do it like that. Need a big spoon. Like that. Then you just take it. Take it like this. Man, it's the perfect avocado. But never get those ones from Israel, South Africa. South Africa ones are more like Florida avocados. They're kind of sweet. They're not good for guacamole. They're really watery. For the Israeli ones, man, they just stay hard. They're more for like decoration. When I was growing up in California, we had avocado tree. And there was avocado trees everywhere. Cherry trees, lemons like that big, orange trees. We had in San Jose we had three black cherry trees in the backyard that were always full, gobs of cherries, and we had sour cherry tree in the front yard. Yeah. And there were apricots, there were orchards everywhere. I always had diarrhea when I was a kid because I was always eating plums, cherries. I was getting down. I hang out in the tree all day and eat fruit for free. I remember the time I had a really hard poop. It was in Georgia when I moved to Georgia. Eating all that fried okra and black-eyed peas, buffet. No more Mexican food, no more Chinese food. Country fried steak with gravy, biscuits and gravy. My poop's completely changed in Georgia. Alright. There. Guacamole is made. Let me see. Yeah. Right on. Yep, and we went to Norma today, which is, like, what was it? A German chain. My son likes it, has lots of junk food. This is what he got today. What is that? Looks like Twinkies or something. Tortina. It must be from Italia. Probably is from Italy or Spain or no. Vincini. That sounds Italian to me. We got some Haribo, happy cherries. Haribo macht Kinder froh. Und Erwachsene ebenso. Haribo makes kids happy and adults too. Zum Teilen. For sharing. How about that? And we got some chocolate filled croissants. Maître. That must be from France. Maître means like mother, yeah? Jean-Pierre. No. Maître. I think it means chef. Chef Jean-Pierre. Mère is mother in French. What am I talking about? Hazelnuts. Hazelnuts, cocoa filling. My son likes these. Yum, yum. And the Heinies were on sale for 21 crowns. That's good. I still like Heineken. Yeah. Turn on the speaker. What we got going here? Oh. Oh, better turn that off. I better turn that one off. Wish I was in Tijuana. Wavelength radio. I don't think this will be copyrighted. That song's so old. Hey, I'm on a Mexican radio. Mexican, whoa, radio. Ja, kaltes, klares Wasser. (1981) Malaria. 1981. Jawohl. Bring uns die Musik. Kein Copyright, no copyright with this. Give me deine Hände, give me your hand. Give me more beer. Give me mehr Bier. Bitte. Feines Wasser. Jawohl. Das ist sehr schön. Ich war 10 in der Zeit. I was 10. I started 10 years old. I liked country music. 11 years old. I started liking music like this. I was living in California, San Jose. I was always listening to the radio, especially when I went to sleep. Radio was always on. It's a good song. Über meine Beine. That's an interesting song. Über mein Gesicht, your face, over my arms. It's the Germans, yeah? Hans and Franz. You remember that from Saturday Night Live? Yeah. But yeah, my dad played the drums. He'd come home from work, working on airplanes. Come home at 2 o'clock in the morning for working on big jets, commercial airline, San Francisco. Come home, he had a drum room in the garage. He'd come over and bang on the drums until 5 o'clock in the morning, listening to, God, man, Tower of Power. Tower of Power, he liked the jazzy stuff, so. And my mom liked Elvis. But yeah, it was always loud in our house. My dad was working on broken cars. We had a Datsun convertible. We had a camper. We had a Audi 100 LS 1971 when I was born, and we had a Rabbit VW and a Dasher VW. Both were diesel. And every single one of those cars, sometimes all three would be broken, so we always had to work on. Oh, we had a Mercedes. We had during the gas crisis, I remember we had a Mercedes, and it was like a 1950s diesel, huge limousine. And my dad had that engine torn apart all the time. I remember there was parts laying around in the garage, and you couldn't even walk in the garage, and he'd yell at you don't mess with that part because I'm working on it and I'm going to put it back together. I'm going to get that car running. That was a really cool car. I remember driving by. I remember in the back was like a huge leather couch, and it smelled like leather. It smelled like some luxury car. And it was so big, it was a big tank. And I remember we were driving to around San Francisco, and back then in the 1970s, I was like 8 or 9 years old at this time. And I remember we were driving at night, and there were drive-through theaters, and they were showing porno movies. Cause I remember my mother, she was like smoking her cigarette, had her cigarette out the window, and she's like, "You boys close your eyes now. You boys close your eyes. You don't need to be looking at that." And my dad was, he's driving and laughing. We're riding around in the big Benz that he just repaired all proudly. And I remember there were cholos and like lowriders. This is in the Bay Area. This is, in the 1970s, late at night, and we were in the Benz, and they were honking because I guess they liked the old Benz, the Hitler's Revenge. But yeah, I remember the drive-through theaters there. They were showing like hardcore sex that everybody could see on the drive-through theater. So yeah, that's one of my funny memories that I should talk about before it gets unspoken. I have to show this. I have to let my dad listen to this. I think it's kind of funny. Anyway. Oh yeah, and I have to mention, I don't, where the hell were we going in that badass Mercedes ride in the 1970s? I know we were coming back or either going to a restaurant, because my dad had off days. He liked to eat some fine cuisine, and we had our favorite restaurants that we were going to, and I still remember what they're called, because I like to eat too, so I still like to eat, and yeah, you see I'm always cooking. But we were either going to the spaghetti factory in San Jose. We were either going to Val's, which is a restaurant was there, like, I think since World War I or something. It was near Alviso Bay. Or we were going to Pedro's, which was like this really good Mexican restaurant. It was big, I remember. Or we were going to Ming's, which was another restaurant, Chinese restaurant. It was there since 1900. Or we were going to Cook's Fish and Chips near Berkeley. Or Tao Tao. There's Ming's and Tao Tao. Ming's, I think Ming's closed after like 100 years being open. And Tao Tao, and they both have these this chicken salad, Chinese chicken salad that we like to get. And Ming's beef, I remember that. We always got that. It was so good. And what else? Oh, and the Bold Night. The Bold Night, man. I usually get a cheeseburger or some Salisbury steak. My mother would get seafood Newburg, and my dad would get some kind of fish. It was like a proper. We had really good bread and good salad, and it was like a kind of a fancy restaurant, but it was good. I always like going there because it was kind of. It was one of those like places where you had to be quiet when you were eating. They had really good food. And I remember they had a bar and they had live music, but kids weren't allowed to go in there. But my favorite restaurants were the Chinese ones. Chinese chicken salad, Ming's beef, and everything. I liked the Asian food, man. That was the best. And Pedro's, the Mexican food. That's what I'm making tonight. Already made that guacamole. So they're getting hungry, man. I think it's like 11 o'clock already. Yeah, you gotta. It's in the oven there. Down there in the oven. Time for me to check that puerco. I'm making carnitas. Sí, señor. Esta noche vamos a comer. Alright, it's time for the carnitas de puerco de Czechoslovakia, de República de Checa. La comida mexicana. I said I grew up eating food with chopsticks in my hand, burritos, tacos. There we go. Let's see. Let's see what this piece of carnita. I know carnitas are little pieces of puerco, pork. You know, carnita's always pork, I think. Oh yeah. I put some mushrooms in there too because the mushrooms were 70% off today, so they were like, 50 cents for a whole bunch of them. My mama liked mushrooms. Benjamin says mushrooms are evil, so no mushrooms for Benjamin. Let's see what else. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There you go. This is una carnita. Está bien. La comida. Vamos a comer. Dime East. Let's eat that food. I know they're starving. I'm taunting them. I'm talking about it. Alright. Time for quesadillas. Got some serious carnitas going on here. Benjamin is starving, so gonna get it going. He still don't like no guacamole. I'm sure it's gonna change soon though. He doesn't want any green stuff. Some of that mantequillo. Yeah, in South America or Latin America, no need for butter when you have good avocados. Alright, oh man, it's a little too much juice on there. Alright, let's go. It's gonna be a messy one. That's okay. Benjamin don't care. He's hungry. Tiene hambre. My God. Well, Benjamin's quesadilla is done. Move over here. Ooh, oh my goodness. He's gonna want it cut. So yeah, he's gonna get it in 2 tonight. All right. All right, Benjamin. Well, he doesn't say no to sour cream, especially this good, luscious Czech one. Ooh. Ooh. Benjamin's gonna think he's died and gone to heaven. All right, Benjamin. There you go. Get it. Dobrokut. Look at all.
I wasn't really convinced about buying snacks today. I mean, buying drinks today. I was more convinced
Yeah.
about my snacks.
See, Mama's got dos, como se dice en español, humonges or something, like, I don't know, championi in Czech, champions in German, and button mushrooms, and this is gonna be Mama's. She doesn't want too much cheese, she says it constipates her.